Right, so welcome back to the channel. Now if this is not a welcome back, then be sure to make a welcome back by scrolling down below the video and pressing that red button that says subscribe with the bell notification next to it turned on, so you know when I next upload a video. But today we're going to be talking about all of the police cars that can be obtained within GTA Online, because there are a select few vehicles that can only be obtained from single player. So we're just going to not be talking about them and only going to be talking about the ones that you can obtain within GTA Online. And those vehicles are the Police Interceptor, the Sheriff Cruiser, the FIB SUV, the Sheriff SUV, the Police Riot Van, the Police Transporter, the Park Ranger, and the most rare out of all of them, the Unmarked Cruiser. Now, I know a lot of people would be more interested in the Unmarked Cruiser, as well as the police helicopters, which we'll be talking about at the end of the video. But we're going to be talking about all of them vehicles, how to spawn them in, and if they're actually decently good, what you gain from getting in them, because for the majority of the police vehicles, you actually gain a weapon or health or anything if you get inside the police car or van. So with that said and done, let's get right into the video. So then, starting us off, we are going to be starting off with the simplest car to obtain in the game, which is going to be the basic police cruiser or the police interceptor, like I said at the beginning. So for this, all you want to do is simply call 911 or do it the fun way and get the police on you. And then simply, once you have gone to the police or the police have come to you, simply then kill both policemen inside the car, call Lester, and then be done with that. Now again, this is going to be a video saying how to spawn these, not keep them. So whenever I say it is now yours or something like that, I mean for you to just drive. I don't mean for you to actually keep it forever. You can't store any of these vehicles, like I've said before in many other videos. But anyways, now that you have the easiest car, let's go to the second easiest car, which is going to be the Sheriff car up in Sandy Shores. Now again, this is going to be the exact same way, the exact same method. You will call 911 when you're in Sandy Shores, or simply cause a little bit of damage to people's skulls when you're up there. Now you have to be in Sandy Shores or the city whenever you want these either cars. Be up above the city if you want this specific white sheriff car, or be in the city if you want the basic police interceptor. But then simply again, kill both people inside the car, so long as you call Lester or lose the police. Once then you have done that, you'll be completely fine. The car is now yours. Now remember, it is a lot easier to spawn other cop cars in once you're driving one already. But now moving on for the next one, which is going to be the Riot Van, the Police Riot Van. Now this is very easy to spawn in if you are in Sandy Shores outside this police station. If not, do a couple loops around the block of the police station and it should eventually spawn in. But one benefit from actually getting in this is, look at my armor, it goes all the way to max. So if you actually see one of these things, you might as well just get in it and just get max armor, get out, and then move on, because it's a nice little bonus for getting in this thing. But now moving on for the next vehicle, you're gonna have to be killing a couple more people and causing just a little bit more damage. Don't worry, it's only a little bit, I promise. So now that you've caused absolute carnage near Sandy Shores so that the Sheriff SUV will spawn in, all you want to do then is just land wherever you're in, because in order to do this, you're going to have to be in some sort of helicopter or plane. And then simply wait for the car to spawn in that you actually want, which in this case is going to be the Sheriff SUV. Simply then get inside, and I actually recommend dying while inside the vehicle, because then if you die while you're inside any vehicle ever in GTA Online, once you then respawn, if you get back there quick enough, the car will still be there, and obviously you won't have the police to deal with, so you can then get back in it and drive away, as well as a couple other police cars that will most probably be there as well. And then once again, do it the exact same in the city if you want the FIB SUV, which is going to be the complete blacked out version of this SUV. Both of them are basically the exact same in performance, only one of them's part white and one of them's black, so unless you want the black car, then you're racist, and think about yourself. But then if you did want the black car, then be sure to call Lester just to get them off you. Now just remember, again, I just want to make this clear, these are not can you keep them, this is just how to spawn them in and drive them around. So now moving on for the police transporter, this is going to be again an easy vehicle to spot if you have the police, because you'll come across them all the time. As you can see here, just pull up on the side of the road with a spike strip, simply then get out once you see one of these, kill all the plates around you if you want to, because this car, one of its benefits is it is bulletproof. The wheels, not so much, but the windows itself, they are bulletproof. So simply then, again, call Lester, get the police off you, or have a little bit of fun. Now, this one is actually decently good, because you can actually hold a decent number of people, and it is bulletproof. But now going on for the Park Ranger, you're going to have to do a little bit of damage around here as well. So then once you put your good friends to sleep a little bit earlier, you'll see the Park Ranger should eventually spawn, whether it be a couple minutes or it will spawn in instantly, as in my case it spawned instantly. And then all you want to do is then simply get inside and call Lester. Now the reason you want to get inside the vehicle, for anyone wondering, and then call Lester, because if you don't, then sometimes if you call Lester then get inside the vehicle, it will not get rid of the police. So that's just a precaution, just to make sure that you do get the police off you. Just make sure you're not an idiot while you're in this canyon. But now going on for the final vehicle for this list is going to be the Undercover Cop Car. Now this is going to be one of the rarest vehicles in the entire game, because you can only spawn it in for a mission. Now my recommendation is going to be through your nightclub, but this is not the only way. You can do it through your CEO crate missions, or I believe one of the bunker cell missions. Not 100% sure about that, but the CEO crates and the nightclub, you can get it through. Now the reason I recommend the nightclub is because about 2 or 3 of the cell missions for the nightclub involve the Undercover Cop Car, so you have a very high chance of finding it while in one of these missions. Now if you are doing this solo, which I believe most of you probably won't be, because if you are watching this you might either just be interested or you have your little RP group, so you can simply sell your product as well as get the car. But if you are solo, you are unfortunately going to have to sacrifice your product, because you're going to have to be leaving it here, because you can see here the Undercover Cop Car is right here waiting for you to try and deliver your product to then get on you and chase you. But you can get in this car before you even deliver the product to the location. Now I would recommend killing the guy, just in case he absolutely destroys you with his Uzi, but for me he didn't, and he did destroy the car a little bit as well. But again, call Lester once you're inside, just get rid of the police for the mission as well, or go to the organization, or do whatever. Now this is where 2 players would need to come in, because you can see here, once I get back in the cell mission, it says I have to drive somewhere else. So unfortunately, if you are solo, you have to either pick between your money or your undercover vehicle, because there is no way you're driving this vehicle as well as the Undercover Cop Car to the cell mission point. But now going on for the helicopters. Now the helicopters, I will not be talking about it here, mainly because I have already done a video about it, and it is completely pointless for me to talk about something that I've already done a video on. So if you are interested in that, you can go watch that up in the top right hand corner now if you are interested in that video. And that is basically going to be it for this video. But just one announcement I would like to say for people that would also be interested, maybe even in this video, so just keep watching just in case. Now, if you are a regular around this channel and you have been here within the past couple of weeks or even the past month or two, you will notice that I did a series every other Sunday called a Can You Store It. Now, I was planning on doing that series because I thought it would just be interesting. Now, the first one did really well because it was about the Undercover Cop Car. Can you see why I'm sticking out at the end of this video now? It was about the Undercover Cop Car. Now, that one did really, really well. I'm talking like 2 or 3,000 views for the first one. So I decided to continue it because I thought people were interested in it. But it turns out people were not interested, and the only reason the first episode of that did well was because, again, it's the Undercover Cop Car. Everything about the Undercover Cop Car in GTA Online will do well. So I've decided to stop doing that, mainly because I don't want to keep uploading, that series. I'm not going to fucking stop uploading, Jesus Christ. But I don't want to keep uploading that series simply because no one's watching it, no one seems interested in it, and I don't want to waste an upload day out of the 4 uploads that at the minimum, that I'll upload per week. So I don't want to waste one of them on something that people aren't interested in. So although it's a good series idea, not enough people are really interested in it. Now I know they get a decent number of views, it's just simply not worth. But I am replacing them with a new series. One of them is something that some of you will be aware of. It's Nothing to Everything, where I take my PC character, take from nothing and bring it up to everything, and then a new series idea which I'll be contemplating if I do start it or not, but you'll see what that series idea is when obviously I do the first episode of it. But that is actually the end of the video. Now if you did stick through that bit, then be sure you do subscribe if you haven't done so already, because you're clearly interested in what I do. And if you're not subscribed yet and you think you're interested, go check out some videos. There's almost 300 videos on the channel, so I'm sure there is something for you to watch on the channel. Remember, leave a like and subscribe with the notifications on so you know when I next upload a video. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video that you watch. Take care.